Hello everyone, my name is Liz Hedgecock, and I will be showing you how to set up your Excel file for your titration data and your first derivative. So here in columns A and B, I have my titration data collected off of the Veneer graphical analysis. So first, I want to look at a change in volume, and the reason I have this black box is there was no recorded change in volume previously here. So I'm going to hit equals, I'm going to do our second recorded volume minus our first, hit enter, and it will spit out a number. And in the lower right hand corner of this box, there is a green square. You want to use your mouse and hover over until you see a black plus, double click, and it'll fill out all the cells with data. Similarly here in the D column, I want a change in pH, so I'm going to hit equals, our second recorded pH minus our first, hit enter. Go back here, look for the black plus, double click. Next, I want an average volume, which is what we're going to use to graph our first derivative. So here, I'm going to hit equals, type out average, and then click it from the drop down below. And then I want the average value from here, comma, here, close parentheses, hit enter. And as you can see, it's filling all the way up. Next, I'm going to do the first derivative, which is just our change in pH over our change in volume. So equals our change in pH over our change in volume. And then hit enter, look for the black plus, and fill it up. So there's that. Now we are going to graph our data. So I'm going to highlight columns A and B, go to insert, go to scatter, and choose scatter. Then I'm going to hit the select data button here. I'm going to hit add because I want to add our first derivative. Our x values are going to be our volume because that's how our titration data is measured in x values, is by volume. For our y values, I want to do this f column, which is our first derivative. Then hit OK, OK. And there's our graph here. And then you're going to want to pick what you want to showcase. So axis titles, chart, a legend, anything else that you think is necessary. So let me zoom in. So we have here in this dark blue color, our titration curve. And then here is our first derivative. For our purposes, the first derivative is showing us our experimental approximate equivalence point. Our equivalence point should be the highest point along our first derivative, and it should correlate with our volumes relative on our x-axis here. So we can see here that our highest orange point is around 20 milliliters. So we can scroll through our data, and we can look from approximately 18 to 21, and we're looking for our highest point here. And you can see here, I'll highlight in green, that our highest peak was at a volume of 19.5. And so our equivalence point for our data is at 19.5 milliliters and had a pH of 8.77. Thank you and have a good day.